Freelancing can be an amazing way to gain freedom in your work, but let's be real, it's not all roses. Without the structure of a 9-to-5 job, it's super easy to lose control of your schedule, poorly market yourself, get underpaid, and as a result, fall half dead with a burnout. If I could go back in time and give myself, my younger self, some advice, I would give 3, and here they are. Track your time. It's so easy to be unaware of how much time you actually spend working each day. By tracking time, I mean logging the hours you spent actively using tools like After Effects or Illustrator. Not when you drink coffee, not when you pet your dog or feed your goldfish. Actively working, deep work, focused work, however you want to call it. It's important to know not just how long you work per day, but also how much you can sustain per week to maintain a healthy workload. This is different for everyone. Personally, if I work more than 5 hours a day for several days in a row, I start to feel drained both mentally and physically, back pain being one of the first signs. So finding your healthy work limit is key, and I highly recommend you discover yours too. When you log your time, you also gain insight into how much time each step of your process takes, whether it's finding the visual style for a project, for your next project. Will it take 30 minutes or 3 hours? Creating a single style frame. Will it take 20 minutes or 100 minutes? Animating one scene. Are you sure you can predict how much time will it take? Or even responding to emails. Sometimes it takes quite a lot of time. The result can be a real eye-opener. So when you know how much time you spend on each task, it's just so much easier to predict and schedule your week. Marketing, sales, and building an online presence. Freelancing is a whole different game compared to a typical 9-to-5 job. As freelancers, we're not just designers. We're also accountants, financial planners, copywriters, secretaries, marketing specialists. It's important to embrace this shift in mindset and realize that actual design work, it's just part of what we do. It's not the entire thing. I severely underestimated how much time I needed to invest in marketing myself. As a result, I ended up accepting low-paying clients, overwhelming projects with brutal deadlines, because I didn't have the luxury to choose. I had to take the first gig that came my way, and it eventually drove me crazy and caused terrible burnouts. If you're starting out and don't have an online presence yet, regardless of the platform you choose to build an audience on, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Behance, like whatever, it doesn't matter. It's going to take up a significant chunk of your time, sometimes 30%, even 50% of your work week. Because there is no business without marketing and sales. It's just something we all need to learn. Maintain a healthy, non-toxic mindset. Solopreneurship is a long-term journey that involves not just improving your craft, but also mastering client communication, marketing, finances, finding your own style and voice. You also need to be adaptable to the ever-changing world to keep your business afloat. Don't be misled by the stories of people becoming overnight millionaires. If that happens to you, great. But for most of us, it will take at least a year, 2, 3 years of relatively low income. If you need a side gig or part-time job to make ends meet, that's totally fine. Take it. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of continuous efforts. So yeah, those were my biggest takeaways, and I wish I'd learned those things earlier. If you're an experienced creative professional, I'd love to hear from you. I think it will be therapeutic for the community if you share what did you struggle with in your first years of solopreneurship. Drop your experience in the comments. If this video was helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!